Opus 2025. This is an American thriller film. It stars Ava Edebiri as Ariel Exton, a journalist, and John Malkovich as Alfred Moretti, a 90s pop superstar who returns, makes a comeback. And there's a few other characters like Juliette Lewis, who plays Clara Armstrong. She's a talk show host. And like Tony Hale is Soledad Yusuf. Now, Ariel is getting stuck in her job. She's not very satisfied. Her boss isn't treating her that well. She's not really getting anywhere. And then suddenly rumours start appearing for Moretti making a comeback. And Alfred Moretti was a big star in the 90s. So his return is suddenly, everyone is really buzzing. And everyone puts their names in because they want to be in the exclusive team. And Ariel gets picked, and she's amazed. And there's a sort of private jet, and then this 4-hour coach journey into the desert to this compound that I wouldn't want to go in. You see the gates open, you think, I know, I suppose I already knew that it was going to be fairly threatening, but somewhere you can't really escape if things go wrong. It just, wow. Well, I suppose it's weighing up whether you get somewhere with your career, and there wouldn't be a risk. There's all these journalists. There's a half a dozen of them coming along to see the magic, but straight away, one of the first notes that Ariel makes is about Soledad, Tony Hale's character, I think, who is really creepy. I mean, he says namaste, and he's like really welcoming, but there's just this air, and you know things aren't going to be great. And very soon after, the everyone's assigned a concierge, or is it a commissioner? There's someone, your personal attendant, and is it for your protection, or is it to stop you finding out what's actually going on? Because some untoward things start happening, but it's not clear. I mean, the first meal, that's a very strange thing, because they're like licking bread and they're passing it around with their hands. That would really get me with OCD. I just wouldn't like it. But everyone's expected this peer pressure, and there is a very strong cult-like atmosphere. And I remember 1987, which was a long while back, and I was on a pretty low ebb in my life, and there was an organisation that I walked past, and they invited me in for something, and I went along, and I just thought, wow, you can't easily escape this place. But that was in the centre of London, and I did get out. But gosh, that was weird enough. But to go out into the desert, for 4 hours worth of coach drive. I guess it's somewhere like Arizona. I don't know, but it's very, very isolated. And, there's other people that, yeah, you just feel, I knew things were gonna get, pretty rough. Oh, I acknowledge well, it was, someone who comments on my videos, and I really appreciate that, who actually recommended me seeing this or suggested it, and I'm glad I did. But, um, yeah, it's, I mean, there's a bit of rough stuff happening, some, um, bad treatment of people, and so people, the journalists are really facing a major, um, existential crisis. Let's put it that way. I won't say too much about it because watch it, but there are a few grim scenes. I mean, like when Ariel is trying to find out, she doesn't see the worst because you see the camera pick out something in the background. And it's like, yeah. So, yeah, it's been lured into danger. It's kind of pretty scary. So, something to do with described as Caesar's retreat, or something like that. And the journalist is supposed to report back afterwards. Well, um, the fact that everyone's followed. I mean, Ariel goes out for a jog, and when she checks behind, there is someone following her. Oh, it's played by who? The person following is played by um, an actor I saw in a recent film, Amber Amber Midthunder. But yeah, I mean, um, John Malkovich is pretty good as the creepy pop star, and there's a lot of other creepy people, and yet most of the journalists don't seem to cotton on as quickly as Ariel. Um, Now, what score shall I give this? I think, hmm, I'm gonna I'm gonna give it 7.75. I mean, it's got this claustrophobic element because it is set out in the desert, and bad things are happening, and you don't know exactly what, but yeah, I mean, there's warned there would be some quite difficult scenes to watch, and yeah, I agree with that. But I found it was still worthwhile watching. Um, I'd like to know if you've got different opinions, if you like this more than me or like this less than me. I mean, I don't think it's worth idolizing any celebrity, however iconic they are, whatever. So I sort of slightly disassociated. I just thought, oh, this is, I mean, as soon as the coach, when it was announced you're going to be in this coach for 4 hours going out into the desert, I'd just ask to get off if I could before I got into that situation. But yeah, they're called levelists, these cult members like Amber Midthunder and a few others. And wow, yeah, Tony Howe. Yeah, I think I got that sort of feeling of threat, and I thought it was pretty good. Um, but yeah, it's kind of a bit too creepy for me to. I didn't hugely enjoy it. I thought it was a good film, great acting, but it's not a film I'd really like to watch over again, not very well, I might do it at some point. I'd like to watch it with a friend just to see how that friend reacts. Just see if there's differences of opinion. I'd like to find out what people think, other people think. So you let me know as well. Thanks for watching. Thanks if you've enjoyed this review, if you like this review. Thanks for subscribing. Um, please hit the notification button, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye for now. Oh, and should I say, if you want to see a similar film, I mean, I've seen quite a few music films, but not fictitious as such, except I am thinking now, um, there was a film and it was in a stadium and it's M. Shyamalan film. It is a bit different, but I'll put a link into that review so you can watch that next if you like. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.